Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. I want to talk about having a provider mindset with your woman from the Philippines. From this comment I'll read here on TikTok, please subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea. My channel is about marriage and relationships with a woman from the Philippines. So this person says that they're earning their own money, but but they want a man that has a provider mindset. And this was from an earlier video about, expectations and, women's needs, in the West versus the Philippines. But she says here, and I'm sure many other people feel the same way, that she wants a man that has a provider mindset. And I agree with this very much myself. It amazes me when I see older men, that shouldn't have to rely on their Filipina wife to work necessarily. Feels like, he needs her help. I mean, I guess if she has the desire to go and work in the West and be married to a Westerner and provide, to him their side of things and also to have money for herself, then I guess that would be okay with her, but she would have to determine, does my husband want to provide? For example, is he often between jobs? She might wonder, is he really trying hard to get a job, or is he looking for jobs, but he's too particular? And so she might feel like, well, why don't you just do something, take something to show that you're providing for us. And I just like this term, provider mindset, because personally, I'm still providing for my wife, even though I'm retired, through Social Security money I saved all the years I worked. But I had that mindset before I even got married, and I wanted to be providing for somebody someday when I got married. And that's still kind of my mindset now. I still look to try to help wherever I can. And so let me know what you think about this woman's comment. If you're used to a Western mentality, then it's like, well, she's just going to have to forget everything she's grown up with and come to be with me in the West, and we're going to split everything 50-50. And that may be the worst thing that she's ever heard. And she may not even understand why you would do that, but you sure better talk about it before. And so talk about, what does it mean for me to marry you and be a provider? What do you need me to provide for you? If we're just talking financially, then, what are your financial needs? And somebody also, I think, with a provider mindset would be thinking about, after his death and his passing, what is he going to be giving to her, and making sure that she knows about all of these things that have to do with their finances. I guess if you have a provider mindset, you're type of man that a woman would respect more easily. I just don't want guys to get older thinking, well, I'll just marry somebody, and now that she has the energy and she can work, then I'll just let her work, help us out, and do a big favor to her to bringing her over to my country. But that may stick in her craw as far as you providing for her or not. So I think it's important to talk about, what does it mean for me to be providing adequately to you? And it really goes that way with any other situation too. It could be need for time, need for intimacy, need for companionship, need for fun. And you talk about those things to make sure that it's actually getting done. So provider mindset is good in a lot of ways when you're looking to find love beyond the sea.